In a dramatic turn of events that has sent shockwaves through social and entertainment circles, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex turned private citizen, was reportedly asked to leave a prestigious New York City gallery launch event after showing up uninvited. Sources close to the incident claim that the ex-royal's presence caught organizers off guard, leading to an awkward and ultimately public request for his departure. The situation has sparked intense debate, with many pointing fingers not just at Harry, but at Meghan Markle, whose influence over her husband has been a subject of scrutiny since the pair's dramatic exit from royal life. As questions swirl about how Harry found himself in this embarrassing predicament, critics argue that Meghan's alleged role as the puppet master in their shared public image might be at play once again. Eyewitnesses at the Manhattan Gallery launch described the atmosphere as glamorous and exclusive, with an invite-only guest list that included some of the most influential figures in art, fashion, and media. Into this glittering event, Harry reportedly walked in with no apparent invitation, leaving attendees stunned. According to credible sources within the event's organizing team, Harry's arrival posed an immediate dilemma. "We were confused," one insider revealed. His name wasn't on the guest list, and there was no prior communication about him attending. "It put us in a very uncomfortable position." The organizers eventually approached Harry and discreetly asked him to leave. While this interaction was handled professionally, the news of the incident quickly spread, creating a media storm. Many have since questioned why Harry, a man who once commanded global admiration as a senior royal, would risk such humiliation. The answer, some argue, lies in the influence of Meghan Markle, whose ambition and controversial reputation have seemingly alienated the couple from both the royal family and high-profile circles. Critics of Meghan Markle were quick to seize on this incident as yet another example of her supposed hold over Harry's decision-making. Since their royal exit in 2020. Dubbed Megxit, Meghan has been accused of orchestrating the couple's public image, often to their detriment. From the explosive Oprah Winfrey interview to their Netflix docuseries, critics argue that Meghan has relentlessly pushed a narrative of victimhood while alienating the couple from the very institutions and individuals who once supported them. In this latest debacle, some observers speculate that Meghan might have encouraged Harry to attend the event to keep their names in the spotlight. "Meghan has always been strategic about their public appearances," a royal biographer commented. "Whether it's showing up at a high-profile event or making headlines with bold statements, she knows how to keep the cameras rolling." Unfortunately, this approach doesn't always work in their favor. Others have pointed to Meghan's history of strained relationships as evidence of her potential role in Harry's increasingly precarious social standing. Over the years, Meghan has faced allegations of falling out with close friends, alienating members of her own family, and creating tension within the royal household. Now, critics argue, her influence has extended to Harry's social missteps, leaving him vulnerable to public embarrassment. This is not the first time Harry and Meghan have found themselves at odds with societal norms or public expectations. Their decision to step back from royal duties was met with mixed reactions, with some praising their desire for independence and others accusing them of hypocrisy. After all, the couple cited a need for privacy as one of their reasons for leaving royal life, yet they have since embarked on a media blitz that includes tell-all interviews, a Netflix series, and Harry's memoir, Spare. The gallery incident has reignited accusations that the couple's actions are often contradictory. They claim to want a quieter life, yet they keep inserting themselves into high-profile situations, said a royal commentator. This latest event is just another example of their inability to read the room. Additionally, Harry's strained relationship with his family continues to cast a shadow over his public image. Reports suggest that his father, King Charles III, and brother, Prince William, have grown increasingly distant from him, with little communication taking place in recent months. Meghan, too, has been accused of exacerbating these tensions, with some insiders suggesting that her influence has driven a wedge between Harry and his loved ones. Unsurprisingly, the gallery incident has sparked a wave of backlash on social media, with many questioning the couple's motives and behavior. Critics have accused Harry of entitlement, arguing that his royal background does not grant him automatic access to exclusive events. Others have turned their ire toward Meghan, blaming her for what they see as the couple's increasingly desperate attempts to stay relevant. Meghan has turned Harry into a shadow of his former self, one Twitter user wrote. This is what happens when you let someone else control your life. Another commented, they wanted to leave the royal family to escape the spotlight, but now they're pulling stunts like this. It's embarrassing. Even some of the couple's former supporters have expressed disappointment. I used to admire them for standing up to the royal system, one Instagram user posted. But now it just feels like they're trying to milk their fame for all it's worth. The gallery incident has also raised broader questions about Harry and Meghan's place in the public eye. While the couple initially garnered sympathy for their struggles with the royal family and the British press, their repeated controversies have led to growing skepticism. Critics argue that their actions often overshadow the causes they claim to support, from mental health awareness to racial equality. For instance, their Netflix docuseries, which was intended to shed light on their struggles and advocacy work, was criticized for focusing too heavily on personal grievances. Similarly, Harry's memoir, while a bestseller, was mocked for its oversharing and perceived pettiness. Now, with this latest incident, some are questioning whether the couple's brand has become more about drama than substance. As the dust settles on this latest controversy, many are left wondering what the future holds for Harry and Meghan. Will they continue to court the spotlight, or will they step back and reassess their approach to public life? Some royal experts believe the couple needs to focus on rebuilding their credibility if they hope to regain public trust. Harry and Meghan have the potential to do great things, one commentator noted. But they need to stop getting in their own way. Incidents like this gallery mishap only serve to undermine their message and make them look out of touch. Others, however, are less optimistic. At this point, it feels like they're more interested in being celebrities than making a real impact. One critic argued, if they don't change course soon, they risk becoming irrelevant. The New York Gallery launch incident is yet another chapter in the increasingly complicated saga of Harry and Meghan. While some may see it as a minor misstep, others view it as a symptom of deeper issues within the couple's public image and decision-making process. Whether this incident will be a wake-up call or simply another headline in their ongoing quest for attention remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the world will be watching. As public figures, celebrities have a responsibility to use their influence ethically and transparently. When they fail to do so, they not only harm their own reputations but also risk undermining the causes they claim to champion. For Meghan Markle, the path forward requires a fundamental reassessment of her approach to philanthropy, one that prioritizes authenticity and substance over carefully curated photo ops. Until then, the skepticism surrounding her public appearances will continue to grow, casting a shadow over her efforts to position herself as a champion of change.